Hey,
California. Go ahead.
Let me say this, man. It's interesting you see shit like this, and then you got niggas like Larry Elder that was running, and his big thing is that America is not racist. And it's interesting that the governor. What did you say? He said that maybe this will
pretty much somewhat start a trend of much giving people back their shit that's been stolen.
If that type of trend was to ever fucking start, like white people would be on a boat back to fucking Europe on a heartbeat. And like there ain't no trend gonna start. You gotta look at. It's not just land. It property and all of that. We talking about the monetary value of the shit that was inside of these. First of all, the buildings, the shit that was inside of these buildings, the property that these people own when this shit was taken. And I always say, sometimes when a motherfucker gives you something back, it's probably in the worst condition possible. It's probably
facts.
It's probably a mini waste spill on that property or some shit like that. I mean, in one breath, I do want to say that that's a good thing. But I mean, what's going on now besides the fact that re-election is coming soon and you looking for a certain block vote? I mean,
hey man, it's a win either way.
There you go.
They gave something back.
I'm just pessimistic.
Right. Yeah, I get you. Rightfully so. Like I said, they can start here. They can start down in Tulsa, where they bombed, the Black Wall Street.
There you go.
You know
Rosewood.
what I mean? Just don't give them a day. Give them their shit back.
Right.
And again, like you said, hell, 100 years. Again, and when we talked about before the mics came on, that generational wealth, it's gone. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's bigger than that because they had a fucking business. They had a beachfront business there, and then they took it because of eminent domain. And now you lose 100 years of profits on Santa Monica Beach. Imagine that. Now, in California, the longer you own the property, that's when your property tax goes back to, right? As long as you inherit the property. So just imagine paying property tax on Santa Monica Beach going back to 1910 or whatever the fuck it was, 1912. Now, you have a black family that had beachfront property, a business, and low taxes they got fucked financially.
There's no catching up.
Years.
Yeah. There's no catching up.
There's no catching up. No.
How do they pay the taxes on that shit?
Yeah, I guarantee you, if this started a trend, it's not going to start a trend. But no. I tell you right now, I'm sure a bunch of white people are pissed off about this.
You fucking
guarantee you. Yeah. This is some fucking bullshit. We stole it fair and square.
Man, look. You remember that
like
guy?
Fuck you and your reparations. It's not reparations if it was my shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It's my shit. It can't be reparations.
Do you remember that guy down in Texas who he figured out that loophole and he got that crib?
Yeah.
And all his neighbors was like mad as fuck. Like,
right.
He stole it. No, he just got it for $23. He just had to file the paperwork and pay the cost of the paperwork.
He read the fine print.
Right.
He read the fine print and got in.
So I say that
this is during the recession. Yeah.
Right. I say that to say this, man. This shit about property going missing and all of that is deeper than what we know. Tariq Nasheed broke this shit down about how it was a law that I think something about during the Civil War had something to do with Civil War and abandoned houses. Mm-hmm. And these motherfuckers would just go and you could take the property over if something happened to the owner of the property. So, I mean, if the trend started, it would be a lot of motherfucking borderlines redrawn. There'd be a lot of borderlines redrawn, man. Everybody. Historically, all this shit been taken and switched off and stolen again. You don't know who the fuck owns it. But I mean, so after 100 years, I mean, what's the taxes on the land?
I don't know about all that. All I'm saying is it's better late than never. You know, it's one of those. It's just more or less symbolic. You know what I mean? Because there's no catching up. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm glad there's something on the books.
Absolutely. I just hope it ain't no bullshit where it's like, all right, you got it, and then there's another article 6 months down the road, like,
they lost it. They done sold it.
Right. Right.
They done sold it because they can't afford the fucking taxes.
Right. You know what I mean? Like, it's shit. I mean,
and that's what ended up fucking happening. You know what I mean? It does. That shit happens.
Yeah. They be doing shit like that. Oh, we gave them it back. They just couldn't maintain it. Nah, motherfucker, you raped them, man.
Hey, you know.
Yeah.
Think about this. California has a lot of Native American reservations.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're talking about one black family. They're not talking about expanding these reservations at all.
See?
Hey.
See? Like I said, we hope it starts a trend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are
all that shit back.
Ton of reservations in California.
That is man, look. Fucked
What's
up
up,
at
boss?
this sound. I ain't finna argue for none of them. When you look at how many of them trying to kick motherfucking black people out of the tribes so they don't get none of them benefits, them already fucked up ass benefits.
That's a thing.
Dude, listen.
You gotta take the test to make sure, you know, you gotta go through, you know, all the loopholes and make sure that, you know.
Absolutely.
I had a guy I work with who showed me his card or whatever, and it was important that his grandparents made him go through the process so that he get those benefits. He got free college.
There you go.
They gave him some fucking land and some other shit.
There you go.
Or whatever. I was like, "Are you serious?" And he pulled out. He's Snow Creek Indian, some shit.
Now look it up. Though.
Show me his card.
The Cherokee, the Choctaw, the Seminoles, and it's like a gang of other fucking tribes. They're getting rid of all the black members. And we talking about motherfuckers who can trace their lineage back, who speak the language.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's been an ongoing thing, and the Seminoles is like the main ones. So I ain't necessarily look, man. That's their business. The motherfucking reservation. Y'all doing that shit. The black folks who fought beside y'all motherfucking asses. Nah, man. No.
Man,
ain't having it.
Okay. So I just wanted to touch on that.
Oh, absolutely, sir.
See, I know it was your neck of the woods, and I know how you feel about the governor and his you know.
Well, you know what, man? You know, again, even if this is just a political move, let me just keep it a buck. If it's just a political move, it's still a good thing that a wrong was righted, man. You don't see this happen.
Yes.
Right? You know,
exactly.
You talk about Orange Julius. You know, a lot of people was just like, oh, well, it's symbolic or whatever. But you know what? Fuck it. When he pardoned, I think it was Joe Louis.
Was it Joe Louis or was it? No, I think it was. I think it was the heavyweight, not Joe Louis. Jack Johnson.
Jack Johnson.
Okay.
It was Jack Johnson.
Yeah, I think it was Jack Johnson.
And my whole argument with that was, hey, it might have been symbolic, but a wrong was righted. You know what I'm saying? So, hey man, more power to the brothers, and I hope they can make some money. I hope they can make a killing off that property, man.
Oh shit, they just gonna have this shit stolen from them twice.
Well, listen, man.
And scene.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Even if they get nickel and dimed, I hope they get a few million off of it, man.
Yeah. I'm sure that property is worth a fucking...
You know it. It's fucking L.A., man.
Shit, that's Santa Monica Beach.
Santa Monica Beach.
Same shit to me. It's all down there. It's Southern.
He's like, it's all beneath me.
Right. It's Southern California. That's what's up,
as expensive as LA is, Santa Monica's way more.
Yeah.
God,
absolutely.
Dog, man. I mean, that shit. Yeah, they making out big time.
There you go, man. More power to the brothers, man. It's family.
All right. You guys ready to move on?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.